thank you so much for talking with me today. I feel really honored. I know I had a long conversation with your daughter just about your life and growing up in Italy. Please, if you can share with me some stories about that, I would really, really enjoy that.
It's 85 almost.
You're 85 almost?
Yeah.
When is your birthday?
August 15, 1938.
Wow. Wow. Where were you born?
1 year. That's okay. Guaranteed you can have it.
Yeah. Where were you born in Italy?
Uh,
Whereabouts were you born in Italy? What town?
Bari.
In Bari?
Bari.
Bari?
Bari.
Bari.
Bari. Yeah.
Okay. And your mother and father, what were their names?
That I don't remember that.
That's okay. That's okay. Can you describe for me what was your mother like? What was she like?
Who?
Your mom.
About what?
What was she like? Her personality. What do you remember about your mom?
Well, my mom now, she's about 93, isn't it? Something like that. She's about 93.
Okay.
And she's living in some place on the north side from here, and not that far.
That's okay.
And
that's all right.
Mother and son, you see each other all the time on it, and that's all.
Growing up with your...
Sometimes, excuse me, being too close, it gets you into problems sometimes.
Yes. Yes, it can. It can. You were born in Bari, right? Your mother and father, right? Did you have sisters and brothers?
Well, one brother just passed by not too long ago, about a month and a half.
Oh, really?
He died.
What was his name?
His name was Dominic.
Dominic.
Dominic Labellarte. That's our last name, Labellarte.
Dominic Labellarte.
He left 6 kids.
Mm.
2 they constantly in here on it, and the big one and the other one, sometimes they stay home, and the big brother he take care of it, So
yeah, big brothers do that really
well. It's a little
well.
complicated, but that's okay. That's fine.
That's okay. Tell me about the town of Bari. What was the town like? How big was it, Bari?
What with the fashion on it? I don't know. You gotta ask a woman and not a man.
Okay. And your dad's name was what?
My time, I think, is running a little bit short now.
Your time is running short?
85, I'll pretty soon. And,
wow, that's a long time, right?
But I feel good. I feel great.
What do you feel
I
good?
hope I stay this way. I hope.
You feel good. What do you feel good? You feel good physically? Do you feel good?
Yeah, that's right. Correct.
Okay.
But I do the best I can in everywhere. I do the best I can.
Yeah.
If I can do it, I'll proceed. If I cannot do it, goodbye.
Okay.
Go to another project.
That's right. That's right. What did you What are some good stories you remember from your childhood in Bari?
I spent my life in the little town next to Bari.
Okay.
His name is Valenzano.
Okay.
That's the name of the town.
Okay.
And like I say, when I was born, Bari was a small town. But now, if you go see it,
big.
The American hands in there, you can see America all over the place.
Yeah.
All over the place. America.
Yeah,
America.
I heard that.
Made in USA. Made in USA.
Mm. You grow up, you're born in a little town next to Bari.
Valenzano.
Valenzano.
Then we got another one, Carbonara. We got another one, Charlie. We got another one, Capurso. We got
all these little towns, beautiful.
All kind. All so depends what you like, and you get it.
What did you like to do when you were little? What did you like to do?
It was not much to do at that time. I've been running from bombardment and things like that.
Yeah.
That's what I remember. I remember for that and for losing one of my brothers.
Oh boy.
Antonio, Tony, and he died too at
How
that time.
old were you? How old were you?
What do you mean?
When Antonio died, how old were you?
I don't understand that.
Okay. Were you a little boy when Tony?
I was a boy, yeah.
You were a boy. That must have been hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had 8 boys and 2 girls.
Oh my goodness.
On the same house.
My
Living
Lord.
on same house. But my mom
Oh.
and my sister, they did a lot. I remember them.
Tell me.
Washing
Washing?
clothes on that thing, what wood, and
Mm.
there was no
You had
washing
10
machine that time. No.
10 kids and 2 parents in one house. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So 8 boys.
8 boys.
Where are you? Where are you in the 8 boys?
I am the third one from the bottom.
Third from the bottom. So you're almost the middle
Yeah,
of the
the first
boys.
one, my brother Rocco.
Mm-hmm.
He died when he was about 52, 53.
Young.
Yeah,
That's
and
young.
then there's another one, Nicola, after
Okay.
him, Nicola. And after that, it was another one, Antonio,
Okay.
right there. See?
Yeah, I'd love to see.
Yeah.
Show me who.
I'm
was
not
it.
in there because my mom, she was pregnant and she
You're
don't
not
have
there.
enough time.
Yeah,
But
okay.
see this guy over here?
Yeah.
That's the one who died about 2 months ago.
Oh,
That's the one who
wow.
died.
Dominic.
It was 85, 86.
Yeah, he had
Yeah.
6 kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's Dominic.
This is my brother, my father, my mom, my brother, my sister, my brother, and my brother.
Wow.
2 sisters and 8 brothers.
That's amazing. What a family. What a wonderful photograph, too.
Thank you.
To me,
My mom did a beautiful job raising all these kids.
it sure looks like it. And I want to say you look like your mother to me.
No, I'm not in the picture.
No, I know. I'm saying your face features look like your mom
Yeah,
to me,
yeah.
right?
It looks like it.
Yeah, it does. It does. That's a beautiful photograph. But you're not in it. You said
What do you mean with?
you're not in the picture. You're not in this picture.
I don't understand which one.
No, I'm just saying you said you're not in this photograph. You are not in this photograph.
No,
No. Okay.
no, I'm
All
not
right.
in there. I told you already.
So
Oh, I'm not in there.
you grow up with this.
My mom and made the one who died. That's one over here. And then after that, there comes me, and then no more. I was the last one to be born.
You were the last one to be born. Okay. So your mother and your sister are doing a lot of washing,
Well, at that
Oh, my
time,
gosh.
yes.
right?
Especially my sister, she quit the school. They help my mom doing what they're doing today, washing clothes and cooking.
So your sister has to leave school to help out at home.
Well,
Oh my goodness.
yeah.
Wow. What else do you remember? If you can close your eyes and think about your mom.
Crying all over the place.
Was she?
Everybody.
Why?
When you put 8 kids in one room,
Everyone's crying all over the place. Oh, sweet.
but thanks God, everybody doing okay, except one died by accident, disgrace.
boy. Okay.
Tony.
Tony, Antonio.
Yeah, I never met her. I
Yeah.
don't remember him. I was 4 years old when it
Young.
happened,
Very
but
young.
I don't remember
Yeah.
nothing.
In your mind, everyone is crying. There's a lot going on in this household, right? With all of you.
What you mean is Seifert?
Yeah, just busy. Your mom and your sister.
Oh yeah, everybody pitching.
Everyone's pitching
Even
in.
everybody, my brothers. I used to help my mom and my sister doing cooking, do all the home stuff.
Do you remember what your chores were? Do you remember what you had to do or what you liked to do?
My mom every morning said, "You start with them. You start with them. You start with them." Told everybody what to do.
She gave a
And,
list, and
yeah.
she gave it to
Well,
everyone.
she was.
to
She
do.
had the right to do that because
Absolutely.
she's, she was 19 days with washing, I think.
Yeah.
Well,
So
8
you
kids, and plus them two, so there was 12 person. You gotta feed, you gotta change them, you gotta do this, you gotta do that.
Speaking
But
speaking
they
of
did, they did the beautiful thing. As a family, I see very small portion of people doing that kind of stuff. Now one guy, two guy, boom, no more. They stop. They don't want no more kids.
yeah.
But that time, they had nothing to do except what? Make a kids.
yeah, that's right.
War was by the door. Bombardment was all over the air,
Who was the funny one in the family? Who was the one who liked to crack a lot of jokes?
A lot of jokes.
Who would do
No,
that?
no, not me. I was no.
Not you.
That's not the one at home. A small kid too on it. And
And what were you- can I ask you-
my brother Joseph.
Joseph was the one who liked to make a lot of jokes.
No.
No.
It was the one who he was today still living.
Yeah.
He's still living in Italy though.
Okay.
Him and my sister and my other brother. There are 3 people left in there, in Europe, in Italy.
Yeah.
Over here we got 2 brothers,
Okay.
me, another brother, and that was all,
Okay.
I guess.
So I'm going to ask you, growing up, were you quiet?
Oh, yeah.
You were quiet. Were you kind of watching and observing everything?
Well, my mom, she used to divide in a little van and something like that. Propose to everybody to do this, to do that, to do that.
Every morning. Every morning.
Yeah.
Every morning, you got a list of what you
Oh
had
yeah,
to do
we
for the
we
day.
had to do stop, listen, and go and do it. What
She was in
said.
charge. She was in charge.
Yeah.
So breakfast, where we go? What did you have for breakfast? What would you
I
have?
remember my mom. I remember that. I never forget. We used to have some room with sheeps inside.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
not in the house.
Yeah. Outside.
Separate
outside.
room.
Okay.
And we used to go. My mom get the sheep, put the sack on her head, and walk to go outside the city limit. They dump it wherever they had them on.
Okay.
And
That was something that you had to do in your chores.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what about?
Was not too much choice at that time.
Oh no, absolutely not. So I'm going to ask you, what about your mother? What about your mom? And what about cooking? What was that like?
I remember there were a wonderful time as a
Yeah.
family, growing
Same.
everybody all together.
Oh my gosh.
Nobody was, now that's different. Well, at that time, they don't have no radio, no TV, no nothing.
No, nothing.
So
Yeah.
one
so you
radio.
have a big, huge table,
Yeah.
and you've got.
My father, I remember him. He used to
What would he do?
listen to radio, the news
He
about
did.
the World War I, II, and
He would
He
listen
did
to the
too.
news. Your mother, I'm gonna guess she did the cooking.
yeah.
What was her food like? Was it good?
What do you mean, Penny?
She cooked the dinner. She made food
Yeah.
for the house. What do you remember she would make? What would she make?
Most of the time, it's pasta fazool.
Yeah.
That is famous in here too, in this country.
Yeah.
And besides that, other legumes like fava beans,
Sure. Fava beans, absolutely.
chechi beans, peas beans,
Okay.
most of that, and rice. There was a #1 resource at that time.
Yeah.
Rice and peas. Most of the time,
That's what you had.
yes.
That's what you had. That's
We used to
could
make
cook
them
that.
our own stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So what was the garden like
Then
outside?
Pick it up, put in the pan, put in there, lift it up like this, and let the wind blow and take the fruit away, what the thing outside, the other side. And we used to have a, thing enough for 3 days, 4 days.
You gather what you needed.
And finally we got it,
Yeah.
We started getting day bright a little bit on it. Water was starting to laying down. And then
And
when
you grew your own vegetables.
I was 4 years old.
Yeah, you were
I
young.
don't remember that. But my mom, I remember when my brother died.
Antonio?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was about 16 or 17. He used to work on the train, on the railroad.
Okay.
And one day, bad day, I remembered my mom. I'll never forget. Never will forget that. The train was coming, and my brother Anthony was standing by the steps. By the steps, what he says, lay it by the bar. When you go down up,
Sure.
you take the bar. Okay.
The rail.
And somehow the train stopped. And it was coming very, very slow in the station.
Okay.
But God, maybe we was not God, was something else. I don't know. They tried, they rushed him to the hospital on it. At that time, it was one hospital all over the country, probably.
Very far away.
And was not.
He didn't make it.
What he did, the train was still coming, slow, but it was moving.
Still moving. Okay.
When he tried to push his leg to go out for the thing, that's when he lost his equilibrium. And he went down by the platform.
But you remember your mother, but you're only 4.
Well, my mom was not there, was at
Right.
home.
Right. But you said, when you started the story, you said you remember your mother when she heard the news.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But you were young, though, but you still remembered it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you grow up in this big family, right? Your mother, your father, and all of your sisters and brothers, right?
I was continue. I got something I don't want to remember.
It's okay. We don't have to.
No, it's not. No, it's not that. That's something that affect my mind. 4 years old, seeing so many people around to think and fighting for the little thing, that time on it.
Yeah.
And
But I want to ask you this. I want to ask you. You grew up in a big, beautiful family.
yeah,
What are some of the gifts you got from your childhood?
the gift.
Yeah, like being loved, being cared for. Yeah.
There were no gift that time. It was one Bambi, a girl.
Okay. I meant like what are some of the things you got inside?
Yeah.
I meant, but what are some of the things that you got from your childhood that make you feel good today? What are those things?
I don't know. It's hard to describe. And like I say, I don't want
Okay.
it touched my heart when remembering that time.
Okay.
My mom, especially my mom, she was
Yeah.
piece of. I remember she was doing like this by the wall, like this, bomb her head by the wall over here.
Oh boy. That's
And
sad.
crying and called the guy name on it. But all of us, we are all round. He was dead in there, and we tried to talk with her. You got us with this and that and
But
that.
you were
and
there
that.
for her,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So can you tell me what is a very good memory you have of like celebrating a holiday growing up, like Christmas? What was Christmas like in your house?
At Christmas,
Yeah.
I don't remember that much about Christmas.
No?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you visit relatives nearby?
I ate some fish name on it,
Yeah?
and we all love fish.
You did. You love fish. And you would have it, what, Christmas Eve?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So where would you go Christmas Eve? Where would you
Yeah.
go?
Like I told you, we tried to do the best we can.
Absolutely. You did a beautiful job.
That's a
Your
girl right
parents.
there behind you. That's my brother and daughter, and her name is she's my daughter.
Yes, she
My
is.
daughter, yeah.
She is. So let's say this. So you grow up in Italy and you come to the United States. How old are you?
No.
How old were you when you came here?
Yeah, no. I don't remember that.
That's okay. But
I
you
don't
got
remember.
here, right? You
Yeah.
got here.
I fight for my life all the time
You
because
do.
I was the smallest one, so everybody
You
liked
were
to
the
picking on
smallest?
me a little bit.
Picking on you because you're the
And so
smallest
you
one.
think about it,
Yeah.
the 20 hands up all over my body.
So you were picked on a lot because you were small.
Yeah.
But I get from what you told me is you were quiet. You were kind of watching.
At that time,
things.
it was rough for everybody, no matter
Yeah.
what position you were in.
Yeah.
There were a lot of stuff to
That
describe
happened.
and do it.
So you come to the United States, okay? How did you come here? How did that
Oh,
happen?
But what am I going to say? Like a day and night.
Oh, I can imagine
Yeah, oh,
how that
that's-
must have felt.
Nobody can beat this country in anything. Not
you-
because I am a citizen on it, but we dare to. We believe in the country.
Yeah, and you come here. Did you come here?
Yeah.
How old were you? In your 20s and your 30s? How old were you when you came here?
Yeah. Oh no! When I came over here, I came by myself. Only
How
me.
Wow. How old were you?
They were not around. She was a little baby like this.
Little baby.
It's my sister-in-law.
Yeah, yeah. So do you marry in the United States? Did you meet your
Yeah,
wife here?
I'm married in the United States.
And what was your wife's name?
Vita Maria.
Vita Maria.
Yeah.
Beautiful name. How did you meet her?
It's a cousin of mine who died now, by Mike. You remember by Mike? He presented me to her sister.
Ooh, and is this her?
Yeah.
Is this her right here?
This is me and my dad,
Oh,
Vita
that's a
Maria,
great picture.
and my dad.
That's a great picture.
That's my dad. Then me at that.
Right there. Wow. It's very, very beautiful.
Yeah.
Vita Maria. And what, did you have a nickname for her? Did you have a nickname?
Yeah. The name of that. This is my mom. Let me see. Wait.
Okay.
Let me see.
Okay. So
This is
that's her right there.
no. There's a female. That's a male.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is him up there.
Right there. I see that.
Yeah. And,
And
this
that's
is
her
my
right there.
mom.
That's your mom.
And that's that's me.
That's you.
Yeah.
Is that your wife? Is that
Yes,
Vita Maria
that's
right
my
there?
wife, Vita Maria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you remember when you
This one is the same.
Yeah, the same.
Vita
That's
Maria.
Vita Maria, right there. Right?
Yeah.
That's the same lady. I see that.
This is Vita Maria.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah, right
And
there.
this is Vita Maria.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you remember when you proposed to her?
The name was the first name Rosa, the first woman in the family.
Okay.
My mom and my father had 10 kids. They
Yeah,
they had 6 kids, and then finally they got what they want. They want one girl. Like mom, and
Yeah. So do you remember when you proposed to your wife?
Oh yeah, I remember like it was yesterday.
So tell me
my
about
friend,
that.
you presented me to her.
They were.
And I invited to go dance a little bit, and she came.
Yeah.
And she said, I am ready for it.
She said, "I'm ready for it."
Yeah.
She was ready. She was ready to get married.
Been married. Yeah.
Okay. And how big was your wedding? Where was it?
What do you mean?
Well, how big was your wedding? Did you have a big wedding? Did you have a small wedding?
No, we had a pretty good size wedding. It was
Yeah.
about 150 people on it. We had a big wedding.
Yeah.
There was less my penny saver.
Yeah. Do you remember seeing your wife coming down the aisle towards you? Do you remember that?
No,
No.
my wife.
Okay.
She's always there for the kids with the thing. And she don't have no time either.
No, she's busy.
Yeah.
She's very busy. So, what do you think what are the best moments of your marriage, would you say?
Back to normal?
No, what are the best moments you can remember of your marriage to Vita?
Oh,
What would you say?
the wedding.
The wedding
The
was.
wedding.
Yeah?
When we went to pay it, I had to pay a trial the last 10 times I had.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
And I
my
said,
God.
yes, what I got. I put an interrupter on the table, it came in 45 cents.
That's cute. That's cute.
That's how bad it was at that time.
So I want to
Yeah.
ask you what
When
what
somebody gets married, they used to make a new thing, new suit or new shoes.
who made your suit? Who made your
that
suit?
was the tailor.
The tailor made it for
I remember the other tailor.
you? Yeah.
Yeah.
So what can I ask you? What are some of the greatest moments, good, that make you feel good of your life? What would you say?
I mean, what sense?
Like, what are some things that you think of fondly now about your life? What do you think about? You think about your children?
I used to play soccer at that time.
Yeah, you liked playing soccer.
Oh man!
What did you love about it?
Big excitement on it.
Yeah.
The fighting between brother and brother. You like that team and I like this team. You like that and she like that.
So it was really good.
Was a really thing every Sunday. And my father used to get mad. Forget it. I said, Dad, that's okay. Now is the time to do that.
So you and your brothers would fight and watch soccer.
Yeah.
That's great. What about when your children were born? Do you remember how you felt being a new father?
I was waiting 2 years.
After you got married?
No, after we got our first kid.
Okay.
And, Rocco.
Okay.
If he was alive today, he'd be about 100 and something. And we enjoying doing our stuff,
So having your children and being a new dad, was that exciting? Were you nervous?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Which one? Were you excited to be a new father?
Maybe my father, probably.
Yeah. And did you have friends nearby? Did you go to your church? I think your daughter told me that you were.
I go to church almost every Sunday. Let's
Every
put it this
Sunday.
way. I do believe in the name up there. I think one day we're going to meet him when we get ready to go see him.
Yeah.
And
Did you like being a part of your church?
now my wife, she's also Catholic.
Your wife is
100%.
Catholic. 100% Catholic.
Yeah.
And what has your faith taught you about life? What has your religion helped you with life?
Life at that time was more I'm not going to say more important than the rest today. At that time, you don't have people taking the suicide stuff and things like that. No. At that time, the name was survive.
To survive. Survive.
Everything circle, survive. And
And did your religion give you hope? Did it
no,
give you
my hope were to follow through with my other brother and my father. But they don't want me to be a thing like that. They try to make me different thing. They used to pay money too that time, and the pay for the money. You know what they used to do? After my son died, my father established the pension on his name and me to pay for the school. At that time, the school was not free. Was really.
So you had to pay for
And,
it.
and my father used to pay what my dead brother suffers.
So would you say that being in this country and meeting your wife and having your children,
Yeah.
that was a great time
Yeah.
in your life?
We had children about 2.5 or 3 years. My first son, him, the only one, was born, I would say, maybe 57 or 58 year ago. If his kid.
Yeah. And your first son. So can I ask you, when do you think about your childhood? When do you think about your parents and your sisters and your brothers?
At that time, having a child,
Yeah.
to care about it, it was the best thing you can do in your life.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Now it is not. But that time, everybody was
Trying to survive.
yeah.
You said that. Everyone was trying to survive, but everyone went to church every Sunday.
Yeah.
Right? To help and to give yourself the idea of moving on and going on.
Yeah.
So I want to say thank you very much for your time.
Problem.
I really
hope I'm
appreciate it.
disappointing you with my talking or my.
Not at all. You didn't disappoint
Like I
me
say,
at all.
I do the best I can with everything, with everybody, no matter what.
And
I do the best I can. That's all.
And is that a philosophy you have in life?
I think God so far acknowledged me. He protect me.
God protects you.
And because I go through a lot of problem this year. I go through a lot of problem. But now look like I started having to look for the tunnel on it. That thing is going down, 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 down and down. Hey, I'm 85.
You said you're feeling good.
Yeah.
You feel good inside.
So what? If God comes and takes me, I'm ready for it.
Thank you so much for your time.
No problem.
And thank you for your stories.
Sure, no problem.